We back, and my husband's in the other room, so I'm freaking out. It's not the point. Okay, hi guys. My name is Rilie. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're a return, then thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying what you see so far. Let me know. Anyways, today I am bringing you my new book story. 4 Halloween book recommendations. So if that's something you're interested in, then let's just jump right in. So the first one I have for you has been adapted to Netflix, but I still think it's just a spooky read. And that one is You by Caroline Kepnes? I don't know. So same as before, I'm just going to read the back of the book for you, and then I'm going to move on. So let's get right into that. Because when a beautiful, aspiring writer strides into the East Village bookstore where Joe Goldenberg works, he does what anyone would do. He Googles the name on the girl's credit card. There's only one Genevieve Beck in New York City. She has a public Facebook account and tweets incessantly, telling Joe everything he needs to know. She is simply Beck to her friends. She went to Brown University. She lives on Bank Street. And she'll be at the bar in Brooklyn tonight. Perfect place for a chance meeting. As Joe invisibly and obsessively takes control over Beck's life, he begins quietly removing obstacles that stand in the way of their love. Joe will do anything to ensure Beck finds herself in his waiting arms, even if it means murder. And yes, this is the TV adapted cover. I hate TV adapted covers, but I didn't actually own the book, so I got it from the library. So there we go. Okay, so the second book I got for you today is The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw, and the back of it says, Swan sisters arrived in Sparrow, Oregon in 1822. Marky Wright, I think, the oldest, had long auburn locks, full lips, and a sharp jaw. Aurora, the middle sister, boasted soft waves of hair and bright, full moonlit eyes. And Hazel, the youngest, was the plainest of the three, with smaller features and hair that twisted into a tumbling braid. Each was beautiful, and each was misunderstood. A year later, the townspeople executed the Swan sisters for crimes of witchcraft, placing a curse on the small town of Sparrow, a curse that has never been broken. Until now, perhaps? I really enjoyed this one. I haven't read it for a really long time though, so I might reread it and then use this as one of my book reviews for October. So maybe stick around for that. This one, my third out of, and by the way I have 5 books, I don't have 4. So, this one I recommended the prequel last month, so I decided to add this one in for October, and it is Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. In the back of this one says, for more than 200 years, the Owens women have been blamed for everything that went wrong in their Massachusetts town. And Jillian and Sally endured the fates as well. As children, the sisters were forever outsiders, taunted, talked about, and pointed at. Their elderly aunts almost seemed to encourage the whispers of witchery. With their musty house and exotic concoctions and their crowd of black cats. But all Jillian and Sally wanted was to escape. One would do so by marrying and the other by running away. But the bonds they shared, even in adulthood, brought them back, almost as if by magic. I don't know if you can see a pattern, but I like witch books, so. This one's also been adapted to a movie as well. If you haven't seen the Sandra Bullock version, I absolutely adored it, but as usual, the book is always better. The fourth book that I have for you is just a collection of books, and that's my H.P. Lovecraft series. I do know that a lot of these have also been adapted to movies, but I want to say they're really old. They were made in, like, you know, the 80s and things. But this one, the only thing that this says on the back is some of the stories that it includes, and that's The Call of Cthulhu, At the Mountain of Madness, The Dunwich Horror, and The Color Out of Space, and more. So these ones I just think are kind of spookier books that I have, and so yeah, I really enjoy them. This is actually my husband's copy, but I think I read it more than he does, so I've kind of adapted it as my own. And the final book I have for you, I don't actually own the book. I've been listening to it on audio, but that is Warm Bodies. I also know that that one has to have been adapted to movies, or to a movie. But the book is starkly different. It's a lot darker. If you're expecting the same kind of humor that you see in the movie to go into the book, definitely doesn't happen, but I still think it's an absolutely fantastic read. So, that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys like this kind of content, then let me know in the comments, or give me a like, or if you want to subscribe. If not, thank you for stopping by. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope you guys have a great October. And bye!